Imperialist narratives are not just, the present war right now, right? Although obviously that is a major, major issue that we all must be rejecting, right? The imperialist narratives are ancient, okay? The imperialist narratives are about which race should automatically be in power, right? That race is a literal thing, even though race is not a literal thing. Race is a construct of people with power who used it to dominate and control and make excuses about whether or not they could enslave people and control people and dominate people and steal their land, right? So race itself is an imperialist narrative, okay? The gender binary is an imperialist narrative, right? Various imperialist religions and their narratives, those are imperialist narratives that are ancient, that have been around for a long time. Okay, so these are imperialist narratives that we need to be examining, critically pulling them apart to find out, okay, where is the imperialism? Where are the roots of this narrative? What are the roots of the narrative? It's every war in history. It's every empire in history that you were told to glorify. And because they pushed those narratives for a long time, people automatically assume, without any critical thinking whatsoever, that because A is true, because that's what they've been taught in their mind, A is true and B is true, therefore C must be true. And C is the imperialist war that they're manufacturing consent for right now. And they convinced you that racism was true. They convinced you the Western supremacy was true. So therefore, the white Western supremacist country has a right to go and civilize the whole world. Civilize the whole world, quote unquote. Right? These are just some examples of imperialist narratives that we've all been indoctrinated into. And unless we pull them apart and dig deep into them in order to find out the roots and pull all those roots out and examine them in every single way, from every angle, looking at independent sources that are not controlled by imperialist money or imperialist values, right? When you look at all of that and you look at it from many, many different aspects and many different sides, that is when you will start to figure out how to reject at a deep level, at a spiritual level, right? At a heart level and at a physical level. You will come to reject imperialist narratives. When you reject imperialist narratives in every way, you are very likely on the right side of history.